This video will explain how physics plays a crucial role in enhancing athletic performance in various sports. Physics is the foundation of sports science. By understanding the fundamental principles of motion, force, and energy, we can optimize athletic performance and gain a competitive edge. Let us discuss different examples of how physics improves performance in different sports. Starting from cricket, physics plays a crucial role in enhancing athletic performance in cricket. By understanding the factors that influence the ball's path, such as launch angle, velocity, and air resistance, bowlers can develop more effective and accurate deliveries. For instance, by adjusting their release point and the angle of their arm, bowlers can create variations in the ball's trajectory, making it harder for batsmen to predict and play. In cricket batting, momentum is a crucial concept. By generating momentum through their body movements and bat swing, batsmen can increase the force and speed of their shots. This is achieved by applying the principles of momentum, which states that an object's momentum is equal to its mass multiplied by its velocity. By optimizing their stance, grip, and swing, batsmen can generate more momentum and hit the ball farther and with greater power. Spin is a fundamental aspect of many sports, from baseball to tennis. By imparting spin on a ball, athletes can control its trajectory and make it harder for their opponents to predict its path. In spin bowling, friction plays a vital role. By using their fingers to grip the ball and impart spin, bowlers can create variations in the ball's trajectory and make it harder for batsmen to play. The Magnus effect, which describes the deviation of a spinning object's path due to pressure differences, is a key principle that spin bowlers exploit to create swing and turn. Have you ever wondered how baseball pitchers can throw such a variety of pitches? It all comes down to spin. By understanding the science behind it, pitchers can create different types of pitches like the curveball or slider. This knowledge helps them develop more effective pitches and keep batters guessing, making it harder for them to hit the ball. It's pretty cool to think about how something as simple as spin can make such a big difference in the game. Similarly, in football, the ball's trajectory is governed by the laws of projectile motion. By understanding the factors that influence the ball's path, such as launch angle, velocity, and air resistance, players can optimize their kicking techniques. For instance, by adjusting their approach angle and the angle of their kicking foot, players can create variations in the ball's trajectory, making it harder for opponents to predict and intercept. In golf, the principles of projectile motion and angular momentum play a crucial role in determining the ball's trajectory and distance. Projectile motion describes the path of an object that is launched into the air and is subject to the forces of gravity and air resistance. By understanding the factors that influence projectile motion, such as launch angle, velocity, and spin, golfers can optimize their swings to achieve the desired outcome. Launch angle refers to the angle at which the ball leaves the club face at impact. A higher launch angle will result in a higher initial trajectory, while a lower launch angle will produce a lower, more penetrating ball flight. Velocity, on the other hand, refers to the speed at which the ball leaves the club face. Higher velocities will generally result in longer distances, assuming the launch angle and spin are optimized. Spin is another critical factor in determining the ball's trajectory and distance. Backspin, which is imparted on the ball by the club face at impact, creates lift and helps to keep the ball in the air longer. Side spin, on the other hand, can cause the ball to curve left or right, depending on the direction of the spin. By adjusting the club face angle and the path of the swing, golfers can control the amount and direction of spin on the ball. The concept of momentum is also essential in golf. Momentum is the product of an object's mass and velocity, and it determines the amount of force that an object can exert on another object. In golf, players generate momentum by using their body weight and the speed of their swing to transfer energy to the ball at impact. By optimizing their swing mechanics and generating more momentum, golfers can hit the ball farther and with more consistency. The concept of momentum is equally important in football. A running back with more momentum is harder to tackle because they have more force behind them. By understanding the principles of momentum, coaches can design plays that maximize their team's chances of success. Aerodynamics is crucial in cycling. Have you ever wondered why cyclists wear tight-fitting suits and helmets? The answer lies in aerodynamics. By minimizing air resistance, athletes can reduce the amount of energy they expend and increase their speed. Take cycling, for example. By minimizing air resistance, athletes can reduce the amount of energy they expend and increase their speed. It's no wonder that professional cyclists wear tight-fitting suits and helmets to reduce drag force. In boxing, a boxer's punching power is determined by the amount of kinetic energy they can transfer from their body into their punch. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion, and it is directly proportional to the mass of the object and the square of its velocity. This is achieved through a process called kinetic linking, where the boxer generates force from the ground up, transferring energy from their legs to their core, shoulders, and finally into their fist. Gymnasts use the principles of angular momentum in their routines to control and manipulate their rotation while in the air. Angular momentum is a measure of an object's tendency to keep rotating around a central axis, and it is influenced by the object's mass, velocity, and distance from the axis of rotation. Moreover, gymnasts use angular momentum to perform various skills, such as flips, twists, and rotations. They can change their rate of rotation by adjusting the distance between their center of mass and the axis of rotation. For example, when a gymnast performs a flip, they can increase their angular speed by tucking their body in closer to the axis of rotation, which reduces the distance between their center of mass and the axis of rotation. Additionally, gymnasts can alter their angular momentum while airborne by changing their body position and movement. For instance, they can use their arms and legs to adjust their angular momentum and control their rotation. This allows them to perform complex skills like twisting and flipping while maintaining control over their movement. Leverage is a fundamental concept in physics that can be applied to sports. By using the right leverage, athletes can generate more force and power. In weightlifting, for instance, the placement of the barbell relative to the lifter's center of mass is crucial. By positioning the barbell closer to their body, lifters can use their muscles more efficiently and lift heavier weights. Additionally, in swimming, the principles of fluid dynamics are crucial for understanding how the body moves through the water. By analyzing the flow of water around the body, swimmers can optimize their strokes to reduce drag and increase speed. The concept of momentum is also essential in swimming, as swimmers need to generate momentum to propel themselves through the water and create speed. Ultimately, the science behind sports is a fascinating and rapidly evolving field that has the power to transform the way we approach athletic performance. By understanding the principles of physics and applying them to sports, athletes and coaches can gain a competitive edge and achieve new levels of success. So the next time you watch your favorite sport, take a moment to appreciate the incredible science that makes it all possible.